Autostar magazine is a publication given out at the Super Chevy Show, and yeah, I got a column in at Speed Scene Live. But this week's issue has a good-looking car on the front. Let's talk to Wesley Crum and let him tell us a little bit about it.
Back in 1975, this belonged to a neighbor of mine over in Mount Vernon, and for years I dreamed about this car. I used to play in this car when I was growing up, and I always knew one day I'd own this vehicle. So I had the opportunity to buy the car back in '97 off the owner's family, and I started having it built in 2004 by Jack's Garage in Mount Vernon, Ohio.
When did you find out that you were going to actually be on the cover of Autostar?
I only found out about a week ago. A friend of mine happened to be over in Newark, Ohio, and I knew back in March that they was going to do something, but really didn't know much about it. And Ron Lucas had contacted me through for Autostar, and basically I found out last week that the car was on the magazine, so I got up. A friend of mine called me 11 o'clock at night and said, hey, you're all over Newark, Ohio and Columbus, Ohio on your 64 Biscayne. So I got up in the middle of the night at 12 o'clock and ran down to Newark and got me a few issues of it.
I bet you got a few issues. You got some to keep and a bunch to hand out.
Oh, yeah. I have given a few away, and we're really proud of the car and its accomplishments. Autostar and Super Chevy's been really good to us.
Well, it's a beautiful car. It really looks gorgeous. The paint, the bodywork. I imagine when you got it, it wasn't quite so nice. What color was it originally?
It was about this color right here. Of course, they used lacquer back then, so it had set since the 70s, and it was. It had a lot of problems. I mean, it had a lot of repair that had to be done to it. It had to have a brand new frame, which I got. I had
even the frame you replaced.
The frame had to be replaced. When it went to the sandblaster, we thought it was good until they cut it in half with a sandblaster. So had to get a new frame.
Now, is there anybody you want to thank? Any family members, friends that helped you with this restoration?
Well, I'd like to thank my family, my mom and dad, for their support. I'd like to thank my friends. They have had a lot of inspiration on the vehicle, and Jack's Garage. He's the one that built the car, and for Portage Trim and Upholstery in Ravenna, Ohio, that did the upholstery work for us.